It's Julie Duffy, your Executive Director of the Northeast chapter of the Association of Corporate Counsel. I think some of you know me. If you don't know me, I hope to meet you at some time in the future. Today, we wanted to pull together our immediate past president, Gemma Dreher, as well as our incoming president, Stephanie Lambert, to chat a little bit about what we have done this past year, this challenging year, but we've done a great job with keeping you all engaged and building a community. And then we want to talk about what we see for the future. So I'm here with Stephanie as well as Gemma, and I'm going to turn the program over to them.
Thanks for joining us today. And we're just here to pass the baton over to Stephanie. I'm really excited that Stephanie is taking the helm of the presidency of ACC-Northeast. She has some really deep experience with the Association of Corporate Counsel, both at the local level and at the national level. I'm looking forward to continue to work with her in a different capacity and really excited about her leadership. So Stephanie, tell us a little bit what you've got planned for the next coming years.
Well, thanks, Julie and Gemma. That was a great intro. Hopefully I can live up to all those expectations. I think, though, first I wanted to thank you, Gemma, for the past 2 years under your presidency and all that we've accomplished, because all of these things that we've done this past year, including the award that we recently received from the ACC for our social media efforts, are providing a great springboard for me and for all of us as we continue the great work from these past couple of years. To get a little bit in the details, some of the areas that I think are going to serve us well include this outstanding social media platform that we've created that can serve as a way to amplify our voice as in-house lawyers. And I'm really excited that we're able to do that. And I think it was under your great leadership that we were able to build this, and you recognizing the need for us to build this platform. And then some of the substantive areas that you've led us on, one in particular is reigniting our pro bono and civic engagement efforts. That in and of itself, our ability to help serve underrepresented communities, those who can't afford legal services, is really a great accomplishment. And I'm hoping that we're going to continue those efforts into the future. And then the Be the GC series that you created and all of the GCs that you spoke with, providing us with insights on how to be a GC, on their career development, has led us to really think about how are we serving our GC population. And as you know, we created this ad hoc group within our board who is going to start taking a deeper look at how can we better serve the leaders of these in-house law departments. And then I think finally, the wellness of our in-house lawyers, those diverse membership that we have, as well as our women's committee. We're pulling all of those groups together going forward to talk about these issues and what we could be doing more of in the coming years, which will include our social media platform and using it to speak to these communities and to share some of the great things that we're doing. So I really want to thank you for your leadership on all these really important topics over the past couple of years. And I'm thrilled that it's not goodbye, it's thank you. And let's continue with these great efforts.
So Stephanie, it's interesting because all of those things that you talked about, it really does take a village to accomplish a lot of what we've done over the last few years. And as you and I have worked together over, in particular the last year in your role as vice president and some of the other folks on our board of directors, it really has been such a great collaborative effort and on all of those fronts. And I do think that one of the unique aspects of this chapter is first of all, the dedication of our board of directors, but also the real sense of volunteerism amongst our members. And when I've met members over the course of the last 2 years in my role as president, And prior to that, as co-chair of the programs committee, people have fun doing this, right? We're a good, smart, dedicated group of people, and it's a lot of fun. And so we accomplish great things because of that collaborative approach, obviously the strong leadership from across the board of directors and a sense of commitment to the chapter. So you're welcome. I am very happy that we've accomplished those things over the last 2 years, but it truly was something that was collaborative in nature and could not have been accomplished without all of the other leaders in the organization and the volunteers that we have amongst our members. When I think about this organization and membership in this organization, there are so many rewards that come with this work that we've done that it's very, very easy to show up. So I am actually really excited to start to do some different new things as we work as a team with the rest of the board to really develop our offerings and this chapter and the uniqueness of this chapter more over the next few years.
Gemma, I couldn't agree with you more. I think time and again, as we have talked with our members, particularly as we've built this social media platform, we've learned that it's that sense of community that brings folks together. And I think we're finding, and I'm finding as I start to prepare for my term as president, that it's been very easy to get folks to volunteer and become part of our chapter. And what I would say is to those listening to us today, if you're not involved, I would encourage you to get involved, that we're stronger with your presence and your ideas and your involvement. The collaboration of the group, no idea is off the table. I've been involved for about 5 years within the chapter, and I've just found a great opportunity to take my ideas and put them into action. And nothing makes me more proud than to see some of the great things that have been developing as of late. So I'm eager to get going, and I love the collaborative nature of this chapter that you've fostered and that we're continuing to make happen. And so again, we welcome more folks to get involved, and involvement's really what you make of it. It can be helping out in pro bono areas, organizing a program, writing an article for our newsletter. There's just so many opportunities available. And I think that's the cornerstone of our chapter. I completely agree with you.
Would be remiss if we did not mention all of the amazing work that you do for us. I will tell you, Stephanie, over the last 2 years, I have reached the conclusion, and it's not open for debate, that Julie Duffy is the best executive director within the organization overall. Working with you, Julie, has been really fantastic. I really feel like we've gotten to know each other. We've partnered in a lot of this work. You're so open-minded. There has been some times when I've thought I've had a really crazy idea, and you've listened to me, and we've collaborated, and it's really been fun. Stephanie, you are very lucky that you are going to start this journey as president with Julie Duffy by your side.
Well, thank you, Gemma. It was my pleasure completely working with you, and I look forward to working with Stephanie. And for all of you out there, if you want to get involved, we'd love to have you. If you don't know where to start and you don't know exactly what you want to get involved with, please give me a ring or just email me, and we can have a quick conversation, and we'll get you involved with the group. Because as you can see, we're hardworking, but we're a lot of fun.